How are we doing all? Welcome back. Or I'm back. Why am I a little bit lower down than I normally am? Or higher up than I normally am? I tried setting the camera back up exactly where it was meant to go, and it looks a little bit off at the minute. Hope we're all doing well though. Welcome back. Our first stream back in a good few weeks now, or it feels like a few weeks. It might only be one or two, but anyways, we are finally back. Scotland, a week in Scotland was absolutely mega. Really, really good. Really enjoyed that. Got loads of really nice footage with the drone of all the places that we went to visit, or I went to visit, and then loads of really good footage as well. Actually just tracking the car and getting loads of really nice cool shots, and it's given me loads of ideas. I'm going to get into them later on. Loads of ideas for videos and stuff that I want to do on the channel, because whilst I was doing the whole sort of like trip around Scotland and on the sort of different nights when I was stopping over in places, all that I was doing on the evenings was watching the Grand Tour and Top Gear and all the real old school good challenges. And all the big treks, so it's made me want to do loads of them, because I felt like I was on a little Top Gear mission of my own, doing right the way around Scotland. But anyways, hope we are all doing good, everyone. John, how we doing? Jonathan, how we doing? Oh, Vicar, how we doing? Bammer as well. Hope we are all good. Pray for Vickers. Why? What's happening? What time do you call this? Two minutes after I scheduled it, I think. Oh, we need to change the... Right, I need to sort these lights out. This is all a shambles first stream back. Let's sort that out firstly. Why does the light behind me look like it keeps changing colour? 12 days since the last stream. It feels like it's longer than that. It feels like it's been a good few weeks. Why am I on the wet tyres? Oh my god. This is an awful start. What can we do? Can we do the soft tyres? Shows you how little attention I have paid to this this round of manufacturers. I'm gutted, first of all. I got to say, I'm absolutely devastated that we've not managed to do any of the manufacturers so far. It feels like it's been 3 weeks because we've missed 3 rounds of manufacturers. I think that's why. Right, straight into quali then. No practice. Oh, dearie me. And just before I came on here, when I was trying to grab a thumbnail for one of the videos, what I noticed was the accelerator pedal for this was being a little bit dodgy, and it was only literally giving me like this much acceleration, like 5%, whatever the number would be for how much there. Certainly nowhere near even half, and it was just locking on that, even though I was obviously putting my foot all the way down. So hopefully we have no pedal problems throughout this one. Right, I've gone for something a bit different as well. I've gone for a La Ferrari. For this manufacturers, because I really enjoyed racing in the Ferrari in the Nürburgring race last week. But I'm realising how much I'm not going to enjoy racing in the Ferrari around Interlagos as we slide through every corner we possibly can. One roast chicken heavier than you were an hour ago. Nice. Was it worth it? Oh, get slowed down. Oh, we just can't slow that one down. Ah! The microphones fell. This whole stream is a shambles. Get back up. What's it doing? Oh my god. Oh, that's going the wrong way. There we go. Ah! Get slowed down. Right, I might need to look at brake balance on this thing, I think. Ah! This microphone's doing my head in. Go. Right, well, we've definitely closed to this guy in front of us here. I doubt we've set anything close to a fastest lap, though. Obviously. Actually, it's not going to be too bad. P5 for the moment. Let's try and go straight in for another one. Oh, John, is that possibly the penalty that you were talking about there? Am I going to end up with a penalty for that one? Not great. We're only a tenth and a half off P1 there. I think tyres warmed up a little bit more now. We should have ourselves a slightly quicker lap on this one. Hopefully. Right, big group of cars here. All together now. Let's not have them cost each other or us any time. Oh! No! 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 Oh, man. We would have been close to pole position there, or provisional pole, because someone's gone and beat it. And then we've cost ourselves all that time. What an absolute plonker. Oh, you absolute dipstick. No good. I might as well go home now. Right, let's sort this light out behind me, because it's annoying me that it's not our usual colour. Listen to that wheel. Can you hear the wheel? It's making a racket, that wheel. Right, let's sort this. What colour do we want? Blue. Right, I'll take my hoodie off as well. There we go. Ugh. Right, there we go. We are sorted. Right, P7 for us then. Right, let's sort this out as well. Honestly. I take 1 week off and then I come back and everything's just gone wrong. Oh. Now we got hiccups. Jeez. Oh, right. What good football is on today? Not Newcastle. They are playing, but it's annoyingly not on the telly. Right. Let's double check here. Do we have a mandatory pit stop required? Minimum pit stops, none. Fuel and tyre at 1. 13 laps. I think this is going to be a... John, you've just summed it up. I didn't see that message before. I was going to say, this is just going to be like a normal kind of crap race C. And then John's top comment, mediocre race C at best. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. What is going on with this manufacturers? It is normally so much better than this, the combos that we have. Normally so much better. Arsenal and Leicester at 0 each. Wow. It's mad to think, considering they were title race contenders up until the sort of last minute last season, Arsenal. And considering City have thrown it away this season, it's mad that Arsenal's decided to do the same. With 2 compounds mandatory, 15 laps as Suzuka. Yeah, I bet you that one was a good one, yeah. I'm annoyed that I've missed so much of the manufacturers. 30 laps of Spa, incredible. Was that one of these combos? Because I know we were racing at Spa. Was that this one, John, or you... in fact, yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I'm forgetting now which one, what I've missed and what's coming up and what's been and gone. Right, cool. Let's go then. We have ourselves a good race here, hopefully still, despite it not being the best combo for a, you know, proper manufacturer's event. Here we go then. Predictions in. Even the D grade has had 30 laps. Oh, wow. I think that's correct, though. I think everyone should have the same race. I sort of understand the idea or the plan behind the A plus DR having the longer race, but... Oh, Arsenal just scored. There we go. Right, let's go. From the back. Oh, no, not from the back. P7. I am seriously not paying much attention to what's going on today, am I? Right. Only thing to think about is... probably try and suss it out in this race, but is actually brake balance. Fuel and tyre at ×1, so I assume there's plenty of people who've done this race already now, but I haven't seen any of it, but I presume it is a no-stop kind of race. Which sometimes, to be fair, at Interlagos is quite nice, because it just means most of the time you're just constantly chasing, and it is such a difficult track that sometimes the racing is so much fun. Pit stops almost get in the way. Oh, here we go. There's the first incident. Round the outside here. Oh, how's your rejoin? Awful. Ah! No! How do we get hit there? How do we get hit there? That is horrendous. That's horrendous. We're down to the, well, pretty much back. Track limit for that! Are you for real? Are you actually having a laugh? Oh my god. Track limits. Track limits. Ladies and gentlemen. It actually thinks track... Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. And now we got damage. Now we got damage. Who's this guy that's just gone into us? Seb Vettel. Forced another car off track! Ah! That's ridiculous! That is actually ridiculous! Who have I forced off track? Oh, get in the bin. Honest to God. Get in the bin. Seb Vettel, what are you doing? I can only assume someone's gone into him. Surely someone's pushed him into us. That is absolutely horrific. That is the worst 2 minutes of Gran Turismo I have ever seen in my life. Honestly. Honestly. Knock off. Who keeps hitting us? Why do we keep getting hit? Right, we've got rear and side damage. but it's just not worth going into the pits. So our race is done, basically. Oh my god, honestly. Honestly. What a shambles. Unbelievable that. We will wait patiently for this pit stop. That is an absolute joke. An absolute joke. Well, looks like we're racing Seb Vettel here. We've raced him before and he's been fine though, so I think... So I can only... I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that I assume it was not him. And that's why he's not giving us the place back. Because he genuinely doesn't think that that was him. That's my only assumption here. Well, 41 seconds off the lead. Let's try and gain that back. Not. Probably should have just not pitted, to be honest. And just tried to hang on the back of the grid. Not in the mood for bumper cars. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is most definitely going to be our practice session. Oh, dear. Tell you what, though, excited for, well, a few things, actually. Let's just chat now, because obviously the rest of this race is an absolute waste of time. So... couple of things. First of all, F1 next week is officially back. For me, the season starts as soon as the first car livery has been revealed. And that's what we've got next week. So I'm excited for that. Is it the 16th or the 18th? On the Tuesday. That is what we are excited for. I'm going to be doing a live stream watch-along reaction-y type thing, because why not? Might as well. So we will be looking forward to that. That's the first thing. The next thing, a couple of ideas that I had whilst I was away. I genuinely now, I actually do want to become the next Top Gear. Who doesn't? no, I've decided I'm going to do a few really, hopefully, cool videos and exciting and fun videos to make. But I actually am going to do some sort of those old school Top Gear style challenges. I want to do it with someone on the channel though. I want to kind of like, I think it'll be pretty boring if it is just me. So I do want to try and get somebody else in. I've been trying to have a look on like different YouTubers and channels and stuff who already maybe do like, I don't know, car builds or something like that, and kind of get somebody else involved with me. I think that would be good to have sort of two cars pitted against each other. Whoa! Thanking you. Well, if he did or was meant to give us the place back from earlier on, and it was indeed his fault for crashing into us, then karma has only just served him 5 laps later. But there we go. We are up to, despite starting P7, we are up to P13. What a shambles. I'm wondering if people are not taking this race very seriously because it just feels like a gimmicky round. It doesn't really feel like it's, as John said, it's pretty much at best a daily race C. And even then, we've had better. So what does that make this race to most people? Probably just a waste of time. And something not worth taking very seriously. So yeah, so I want to do a couple of challenges. One that I've actually had an idea for would actually be to, do you remember Clarkson done one on the old school Top Gear, where he did a race against the sun, and I can't remember. I need to try and find it and watch it again. But he starts somewhere, and he either has to get back there or he has to get from one end of the country to the other. I think he might have done like the north coast to the south coast, top and bottom of the country. Before sort of sunrise and sunset, or a race against the sun. I kind of remember watching that one. It was one of the very first like Top Gear episodes that I happened to have seen or caught. So I would love to try something like that. And actually the Scotland, the North Coast 500 that I have just done genuinely would be a good one to do and try that on. But I would love to do it buying the cheapest car on Auto Trader, or you know what I mean, like something really, really daft as well. I think would be good. Oh, here we go. Has John got the answer? Land's End to, oh, I can't read that. What's that say? Lowestoft. West to east. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes, that would make sense. West to east, because then he's racing against the sun. That would make sense. There we go. So that would be good. That's what I would love to do. A little challenge like that, because the Scotland, genuinely the North Coast 500, if anyone has not done it or is thinking about doing it, I highly, highly recommend it. It was absolutely, honestly, top road trip. It was genuinely mega. All the locations, the landmarks, the views, unbelievable. And then in the end, I've spent more time putting the drone up and tracking my own car. Because I was like, this needs to be a road trip video of some description. It genuinely was really mega. So anyone thinking about doing it, I absolutely can attest and highly recommend. It is unbelievable. Do you know who I would genuinely love to, who I'm actually going to approach? He might completely blank me, but I'm genuinely going to reach out and see if he would do it. Is Basic Ollie. I would genuinely, because he's a proper, like, not just sim racing kind of, but he loves his proper cars. And genuinely, he was someone that actually got me into doing the streaming. I used to come home from finishing work at the office, like whatever time at night, like literally it would always be like midnight or after. It'd be early hours that I would sort of get back home, and I would sit and have my tea at like midnight or 1 in the morning, and then I would watch Ollie's stream that he'd no doubt done a bit earlier, when I started getting into watching Gran Turismo streams. But yeah, so someone like Basic Ollie would be mega to get involved with and do a little challenge like that, or a little series of challenges. I think it would be quite good fun, but we'll see. What is not good fun, however, is this stinking race. We'll absolutely review the mess which was the race start. Actually, the race start was alright. It was the end of the first lap, wasn't it? Time is the last slot, 6 PM, or it is for the A plus, 6 PM. But we're going to be done this race within the hour, so why they don't have the races every hour is really frustrating. But it gives us a chance to have a look at Daily Race C, because we've not had a look at that one yet, so we'll jump on there and have a nosy. Robert, how are we doing? All the way from Texas. As always, hope we're all well, buddy. How was the Scottish adventure? It was absolutely mega. We've just been having a chat about it there. Honestly, the views, the drive, the weather was really good as well, actually, which I probably still don't appreciate. I'm so fortunate that the weather was as good as it was. It was just clear days, bright blue skies, sun. It was freezing cold, but blue skies and sun, so you cannot go wrong, because February in Scotland, I don't think they'll for many years have probably ever seen a dry sunny day in February in Scotland. So the fact I went all around the country and it was perfect weather all week round was unbelievable. So fortunate. Right, a little bit of kind of understeer for me here. I'm wondering if we go brake balance just to the rear a bit, or 3, which is quite far, but just to try and take the pressure off the front tyres a little bit. Possibly allow them to grip in a little bit more. No, that definitely, genuinely, that definitely feels a bit better. It's always a placebo effect, the first corner that you take, of course. So let's review it as we go around the lap. That might make things a little bit better. Just a bit of front end understeer otherwise. Well, we're a 10th up, so we're doing something right on this lap. That can't all have came down to that brake balance change, though. I don't think that... Surely not. Just a little bit late there on the brakes, too late on the brakes. Yeah, advice is do it in the summer. Yeah. I was just desperate to get out. We had a quiet week with the business as well. We had no filming it in, so it worked out the best week to do it for me. Plus, I was desperate to get some. We got a new website coming and stuff, so I wanted the portfolio shots done as soon as possible. So it worked out all right. I still left it about a week beforehand before I booked it, just so that I could look at a 7-day weather forecast, just to be absolutely safe. And it did look like I was going to get 1 day, regardless, and no matter which way around I'd done the 500, whether I went west first or east first. Either way, it looked like I would have 1 day of rain. There was sort of rain that was sweeping right the way across from the west, and it looked like that would land on me 1 day, no matter which day it was. But luckily, avoided that as well somehow. But really, really nice. Isle of Skye as well, lush. That was a bit of a detour off the North Coast 500 line, or route. But yeah, absolutely unbelievable. No worries at all, Robert. Have yourself a good day, buddy. We're streaming all day, actually. We're going to be doing the next 2 slots for manufacturers, and of course daily races in between there as well. Final lap. This race has actually gone quite quick, but yeah, what a shambles it has been. Well, overall, we came out 40 seconds behind the leader. We're then pretty much call that 46 seconds behind the leader at the end of the race. 13 laps. We've been about half a second a lap slower than the leader. And in fairness, so has P2. So, you know, who knows where we could have been there had we not had such a crap race. Save the replay. Indeed, we absolutely will do just that. Oh! Seb Vettel says, I'm sorry. So we say, why wouldn't you give the place back? We will teach everybody on Gran Turismo proper racing etiquette, one person at a time. There is something about me now which no longer cares about the feelings of other people, and now when I am in a rage I will spew as much hate as possible. That first lap, though, was absolutely atrocious. Let's be fair. Oh, this is the other thing. Look at this. Then we got a 25-minute gap before the next race C. How horrific is that? By the way, Hyundai, when it comes to electric cars, fair play. Have you seen what they're doing on the N range of the cars? Their sports range of electric cars. Has anybody seen it? They've actually got, so with a battery, in the electric cars, obviously you have no gears. So you don't have a gearbox, you just have one gear, which is drive, which is go. But obviously in the batteries you have the different driving modes: comfort, eco, sport, whatever. Well, Hyundai, what I really like that they've genuinely what I really like that they've done is they've actually mimicked an engine within the battery. So if you're on whatever it is, N mode or race mode or whatever it is, you can literally, in first gear, which doesn't exist in a battery, but in first gear, drive to first gear. So say that's 30 miles an hour or 40 miles an hour, and it is like maxing out. You will literally hit the rev limiter, and until you change gear, which again doesn't exist, but until you change gear, then it goes into second, and it like literally mimics an entire transmission box through the flappy paddles, which otherwise the flappy paddles is used to for the regenerative braking. So I thought that is actually a really cool feature. But yeah. Oh, they don't have that on GT7. Well, I was going to try and see. I didn't think that they would have mimicked a driving mode within it, to be honest. But I was going to be interested to see if it would have that feature, or maybe there's a little Easter egg hack somewhere to be able to do that. Now, did I just save the replay there, or was I too busy chatting utter crap and didn't bother? No, we did. That's all right. Let's go. So, review this one, shall we? Starting P7, an otherwise decent position for a no-practice quali, let's be fair. Oh yeah, this was the first one, I forgot about this. So here we are, we avoid this chap coming back on. We then get tagged there, it is by Apex, and we end up off the track. Now what were we meant to do there? And we get a penalty. We end up with a penalty for ignoring track limits. Is that having a laugh? Genuinely, that is ridiculous. Now, I'll be interested to see if Apex got any kind of penalty here or not. And I don't think that he did, because it's given the penalty to us as us being at fault. Now, the only thing that I can think is, because we have, let's be fair, we get tagged there, because we're like not even halfway across the track, it's the snap that then sends us off the track. The only thing I can think is Gran Turismo's thought I've intentionally done that because I was so close to the apex on the other side. But getting a penalty for that is utterly, utterly horrific. I literally did. I did do the exact opposite. That is absolutely correct. Oh my god, this is this one. Right, this one really annoyed me actually. This one had me fuming. So, Vettel behind us. I think he does just brake. Yes, he has done. He's braked way too late, gone straight into the back of us, and then carried on. Now, he apologised at the end of the race, but come on, if you've just done that, you always give the place back. Why wouldn't you give the place back? Now, the bit that annoyed me even more than that is that he hits us there, as we can see, and yet I get a penalty for forcing another car off track. What car did I force off track? At what point was any of that contact my fault? And a third question of just, I don't even know what the third question is. It felt like that needed a rule of 3 on that one. But I don't have a third point. What car did I hit off track? And whatever the second question was, which I now can't remember. That is an absolute disgrace, that. That is ridiculous. Honest to God. Honest to God. Oh yeah, why was it my fault? How was any of that my fault? That is an atrociously incorrect decision from the Gran Turismo stewards there. And then, more annoyingly, was that Vettel apologised at the end, and I think like you didn't even give the place back in the race. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Dames, I hope we're all well. I literally did do the opposite. I qualified P7 and then I finished 14th or 15th, whatever it was. DT, how we doing? Third question. Yeah, why is the penalty system this bad? That is the third question. Yeah, exactly. Utterly horrific. Utterly horrific. Right, well, I don't know what to do. This manufacturer's thing, it needs more laps. Why it's only 13 laps, I've got zero idea. Because then you come out of that and you've got half an hour before you can do the next daily race C. I know they don't think about everybody who is streaming, but still. So should we do race B? We do 2 race Bs, then a race C, and then the next manufacturer's at 4 PM? Well, it looks like it, doesn't it? Because are we really going to do... Or are we going to do 20 minutes of qualifying at Fuji? Probably not. So let's just do daily race B. What car do we want round here? Any recommendations? It's looking like it's the M6. The M6 and or the Supra, really. So let's go M6, since we like that car on here. Can we use soft tyres? No, medium tyres. Better than hard tyres, I guess. No, it didn't need to pit either. Yeah, exactly. Did not need to pit. Right. Right. Let's hopefully have a better race at Spa. The problem is that everybody now coming from that round of manufacturers, not necessarily that lobby, but the round of manufacturers, is going to be racing this daily race B. So these lobbies will be pretty busy. At least we're at Spa though. Yeah, I did. I thought I'd... Hang on, John. I went in the garage, but then... Unless I've got 2. Livery. From garage. Have I got another M6 then? Ah! Aha! I thought so. There we go. Right, sorry, there we are. Let's go! Right, we'll get 3 laps here. 3 laps for... Oh, we're on the wet tyres! Ah! Right, now, let's go. Predictions in for qualifying. If you guess correctly, all 3 decimal places, the exact lap time, then free t-shirt is yours from the merch store. Let's go. Oh, you dipstick. Keep it in. Whew, just... Go, 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 go. Right, this is the first lap, obviously. So hopefully now you can say we are warmed up. Right. Oh, it's a 2 minute 20. I thought we were going to get 3 laps in. I don't think that we are. I was thinking it was sub 2 minutes, but it's not. Because we're not in an F1 car. Of course. Alright, well, this is probably going to be this lap then. We'll not finish the next one, I don't think. Right, let's try and get this. What are we aiming for? What's the good lap times? Probably 2:17, 2:18. We'll be well off that, I think, obviously. 2:18, treble 6. Right, let's see if we can go for that this lap then. For the t-shirt. Oh, you idiot. Well, I was 6/10 up there. And I am most definitely not anymore. I'll restart that one. Don't be a dipstick all your life. Come on. Yeah, good call. To restart. Go. Yeah, that was really not good entry into that one there. I lost a lot of time. Try again. Or not try again, but keep going. Bad snap there. Right, we'll cross the line here, hopefully a second or two quicker. Probably about a second and a half up here, I would say. I think this will be a very low 19, I think. Oh, I was well off. A very low 18, fair enough. Or a reasonably low 18. Let's not do that in the race, shall we not? If we can help it. 218.3, I don't know where that'll set us for quali. It depends on, obviously, how many people are actually in this lobby, I think. Because a lot of them will have come over from manufacturers, since you can't do Daily Race C, or you don't get out the race in time to do Daily Race C. Right, wonderful. Oh, Ricky, how we doing? Affinity just subscribed. Oh, absolute hero. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. What an absolute legend. Thanking you for joining us. Welcome along. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a manufacturer stream today, but hopefully we... well, The first one was awful, so hopefully the next two are better than the first one, basically. We're in a load of A pluses here, though, so our quality of a 218, which is was obviously not great. There was a lot of time to be cut out of that one. Puts us back of the grid. So why am I not surprised? A 215.1. Wow, 3 seconds quicker. Unbelievable. Right, get your predictions in then. Let's get on the chocolate. Just the cheap chocolate today. Nothing flash. Right then. From the back then, and we've only got 3 laps. So we can't expect much out of this race. But let's just hope for a laugh. Roll and start, well that's never good. The rolling starts here is still a problem. Look at the gaps here. Literally, if you're starting at the back at Spa, the rolling starts are such a problem on this track. We've discussed this before. About to race the manufacturers as well. Good stuff. Well, good luck, buddy. Hopefully we see you in the next on track on the next race. Have you already done a round yet? Our first round was horrendous. We got hit on like every corner, and then we got the penalties that everyone else should have got. Oh, here we go. Someone's binned it. Oh, 2 people have binned it. Oh well. Still doesn't help us. We're 3 seconds behind this guy in front, so... That is mental. How are we losing so much time to the guy on the straight? How are we losing so much time? What the hell's going on there? Are we seeing that? Look at that. The time to the leader on the straight. We just lost like 5 tenths. That is nuts. How is that possible? Am I in the wrong car? Probably. Exactly. Rolling loss than a rolling start. Exactly. Right, heading out onto the final lap. ASD Motorsport in front here. I think he's just served a penalty or he's had a bit of an off. Right, well, let's watch again on the straight here, by the way. Let's watch again how much, if any, time we lose to the leader. Why is there so much time being lost on the straight? On the back straight after Rouge and Radion. Right, 15.4. So I've already lost 2/10 out of turn 1, which was expected there because I'd ran a little bit deep. 15.6, right? .6, here we go. 0.7. 0.7.5. 0.8. We lost a lot more than that on the last straight, that's for sure. Yeah, it's actually not worth doing these races unless you know you're going to qualify right at the front or at least top half of the grid. Because your DR is just going to take an absolute hammering around here. Big group of cars now, look, they all seem to have compacted together here. Oh, yes, Daisy gone. Are we going to have him? No, we're not. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. What a waste of time that was. Well, we'll be deleting that footage, won't we? Oh! Oh, shit, which one do we do? I've took a gamble there. I don't think we'll get entered in time. Yeah, we've missed it. Boring. Boring. Why does it do that? What car is the best one to be in? I think I was in the wrong car anyway, by the looks of it. Right, more quali for Daily Race B it is then. Right, hang on. Was I actually in the wrong car, though? Genuinely. I don't think it makes any difference. Sprint and endurance model. I think my pace was just well off. Right, let's go again then. Right, so we should get 3 laps here. on. Oh, man. Flipping wet tyres again, man. Yeah, exactly. Why have a... yeah, oh, John. Gran Turismo's doing my nutting at the minute. Why have a 7-minute race exactly in a 20-minute slot? Right, let's go. You reckon use the Lambo? Is it actually good though? I know the car's good, but I mean in this balance of power thing. There's no one else in the Lambo in this. Because remember, we got different balance of power settings depending on the tracks. For the high speed, medium speed, all that sort of stuff. So this one's set for high speed tuning. So I don't know if the Lambo's going to be any good for this. Oh, honestly, I'm getting rage in here. Right, we'll give the Lambo a go then. Just keep going because we'll not get that lap back as such. So just keeping that one in. P3 from 16th in this, in what? Did it race B? In this race, John? Oh no. Oh, look at that. We're like so far off the pace. Right. Let's claw some time back here. Come on. too wide, too far. Somehow apparently quicker. Oh, there we go, now it's slower. Oh, John, what? What track do you want to pick for British Heart Foundation? Ah! Let's go. Try again. Choose Willow Springs again. I'm happy with Suzuka. If you want to go Suzuka, absolutely. Oh, that's a big snap! Whoa! That was a big snap. Where'd that come from? Where did that come from? Oh, man. Oh, this car. I don't like this car, John. Well, not round here, anyway. Jeez. It's clearly just my driving. We will get there. We will get there eventually. Or Laguna. Yeah, I mean, potentially. Either or, yeah. I genuinely am happy with either. So if you want to go Suzuka, mate, we'll do that. I just hope that I can actually do all the races this time. Listen to tomorrow's race. What's tomorrow's? I still can't remember or need to catch up on chat. So I'm not sure what tomorrow's race even is. Oh, right, if we get out of this race quickly enough, we should be able to do... Oh no, we will get out of this race in time. Yeah, I was going to say which track. I can't remember which track. I'm gutted I've missed... That means I missed 2 races from this series as well. So I think I'll have only done, is it 5 out of the 7? Or 4 out of 6? Which is a bit annoying. Right, at the back of the grid again. Surprise, surprise. Week off next weekend, absolutely. Oh, we're P12. We're not right at the back this time. We haven't improved our quali time, though. Group 3 Podium Cup from March the 2nd. I've just been looking at the Newcastle match day tickets for March the 2nd, actually. For 5th round FA Cup against Brighton, so we'll probably be getting knocked out. Right then, see how this race gets on. Against Hughes, yeah, exactly. Brighton always seems to upset us, though. Right, P12, not a great quali, but it's the roll and starts that kills you. And we're going to start right in the chicane here, I think. Of course we are. Wonderful. But now look, we're the ones with the advantage, because look at the gaps to the guys behind. It's so unfair, that. So in the last race, we were those guys there. The last two that end up 1.5 seconds behind you. Whilst the gaps in front are all a little bit closer. So unfair. Right, someone's gone. P9 in front of us here. Well, P9 and 10. Oh. Matthias has hit. How do you even say that? Maometto GT. Well, hopefully you have a better race than what I did, Vicar, for that slot. I'm hoping we have a good one, or a better one than our first attempt. Oh, someone's gone. Right, this means that we could have P8 then, which would be a positive result for DR. Oh, what's he in there? Is he in the Alpha? What's he in? I think he is, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Oh, he's going to have a penalty for that. That is unlucky. Right, someone else serving a penalty up ahead, so we're going to get past P9. Will we close up to... It is Lord Stroll. Well, I was quite confident about a P8, but they seem to be holding ground. That'll be a penalty. That'll be a penalty. Yeah. We might lose now, P9. Not that it's going to make any difference, because either way we are losing DR, which is not very good. Hold on to it, hold on to it. Crawl over the line. Job not done, really. Oh, Newcastle already 1-0 down. What can that be? 20 minutes in? Damn it. Mamouche. Has Newcastle actually been in the game at all, though? Oh, it literally is 20 minutes in as well. It'll be less than that they've scored. What a nightmare. Right, which car do we want to be in here? Nissan, Honda, or Lexus? It looks like it's the Lexus, according to this. Indeed it is. The Lexus is the car to beat. Right, predictions in for how awfully this race will go then. Just slow on this combo. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal one, to be fair. The best thing that you can always do is assume the car will be quicker than you think. And once you realise that, you're alright. There's a lot of corners where you think, alright, I need to brake way earlier, and all of a sudden you're stood still before you're anywhere near the apex. Like that one, for example. Look at that. So much, could have braked so much later. And the downforce as well, you barely have to, in some cases, barely have to touch the brakes. Or a quick stab at the brakes, get slowed down, and the car can do the rest of the work. Go. Right, 133. I assume that is well off the pace. Next one should be a little bit closer. Let's go. I'm going to brake at the end of the curb. There we go. Realising again we could probably even brake even later than that, which would be a bit mental. Tiniest stab of the brakes, fourth gear carries you through. Right, 132, so we took a second and a half off. We still get another 3 laps. Right, guesses in. What will our lap time be? Hopefully our last lap will be our quickest, unless we just start making mistakes on all the rest of these ones. But what will our fastest lap by the end of this session be? Our lap in purple, what do we reckon? Go. Right, we should be 7/10 up crossing the line on this one. Oh my god, Mamouche again. That's what? 3 minutes since the last one. Unbelievable, Jeff. Right, 31.5. Oh, I tell you what. DT, you were close for that one. Half a tenth off. So close, you absolutely were. Right, we're pushing now. Come on. Don't spin. Right, try to stay in third there. It's sort of paid off. Might actually still be better off in second. I just wanted to keep it absolutely planted out of the corner. No! Right, this one will still be an improvement, but we could be still doing a little bit better. Right, this next lap's going to be our last lap. Get your guesses in. What do you think? 31.4. Can we improve this down as low? Well, we just want to be as low in the 31s, I think, as we possibly can be. Start again. That was awful. That was awful. Go, 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 go. Oh, no worries, DT. Sorry to hear. Unfortunately, you have to go. That's no good. Well, we'll be streaming all day, so we might catch you back here in a little bit. Who knows? But if not, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will catch you next week. Right, still going to be off the pace on this one, I think. Here we go. This will be an improvement, as we are now. Oh no! Right, we're going to be losing time, but are we going to lose enough time to still not gain? Hopefully this can still be an improvement. It feels like we're close enough here. Yes! That was still a 2/10 improvement, I think. Not bad. Right, let's see how late we dare to break into turn 1 here. Oh! Right, that does actually pay off. The cutback is absolutely worth doing on there. Yeah. Right. See how we fare up in the race. I don't know where we'll have qualified. Oh, heaven forbid. It is at the back. Of course it is. Fair enough. How badly is this one going to go? Right, quick check of the race details. ×3 tyre wear. It was 1 mandatory pit stop, wasn't it? ×3 tyre wear. Fuji's a pretty difficult track on the tyres. Normally the front left. I'm going to guess that we need to pit. I've not done this race yet, so I genuinely don't know, but my guess is we need to pit in the middle of the race. Right. P13. Let's go. Literally everyone in the Lexus, by the looks of it here. Oh, someone's already gone wide for turn 1. Well, they haven't gone wide. They've took avoiding action to not kill the person in front, which is jolly nice of them. Oh, here we go. Are we getting involved in this? Well, hopefully not. Oh! Big concertina there. Almost had... went into the back of someone. Trying to hold it around the outside. Not quite going to happen. That's all good, though. Here we go. Right, still P12. You can already see there the front left is not going to enjoy this race. Slipstream very effective round here. Wasn't going to be able to take the exact line that I wanted there because we had someone to our right hand side sort of closes off turn 2. Here we go. Oh! There we go. We're going to get hit. Yeah. Let's see that one on the radar. Shaping up perfectly to wipe us out. We're going to get eaten up on the straights though. Or at least with slipstream. Oh my god, 3-0 down to City already. Jesus. I was looking forward to watching this one. Watching that one afterwards, because not on Sky, I don't think, or BT, or any of them. They're not being broadcast, this one. So I'm assuming you're watching it on a totally legitimate link. Or just on a live scores thing, but yeah, so I was looking forward to watching that one on Match of the Day at the very least, or if I could find a full replay, which you can normally get hold of. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Right, look at the time that we've lost there, and that is still going to be a penalty for running wide, I bet you. Unless it thankfully knows we lost time there. Oh! Switch back. Well, that sort of worked there. We've seen this one in the Fanta livery closing up right behind me, and I lifted slightly to force him to have a look at a move earlier than the braking zone, in the hope that it either put him right behind Leviance behind us here, or that he went for a move on both of us. And that's what he did, so we hold on to one place. Great balance all the way at the rear. We're absolutely eating up the front tyres here now. Right, don't move back across, buddy. Good man. Goes to the inside, picks his line, stays there. Good stuff. Right, I can only assume it has to be worth changing tyres. It can't not be worth staying on the same tyres, surely. For the grip and performance that you lose, I had a feeling that one was going to be track limits. Bugger. Right, into the pits, end of this lap. I'm getting all the football scores off, John. This is great, this. It's like my own Sky Sports app in live chat. When you say 3 PM kickoff Saturday not live, what do you mean? Just in general all the time, the 3 PM kickoff is not live. Fulham 1, Forest 1, Villa and Ipswich, nils each. Southampton getting beat by Bournemouth. There we are. Bournemouth, to be fair, another like bogus team for some of the big clubs, aren't they? Right, into the pits we go. Problem being, everybody's going to be coming into the pits here. And also a problem is that everybody slows down a lot. Now we're in a good lobby here, so I hope that they don't all slam the brakes on. But if we remember from one of the last clips, we flew past a few people into the pits. Changing of tyres. Do not refuel. Let's go. What? Never been allowed to show live games at 3 PM on Saturday. Is that, honestly, is that the reason why? Apparently it stops people going to the matches. As if. As if. law? Seriously? That can't be a thing. Genuinely, just that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That can't be the law. Seriously. That's bonkers. Mental. If you're going to go at the match, you're going to go at the match, aren't you? I think regardless of whether it's on the telly. I don't think many people are even looking in advance to go when they're booking tickets. Like, oh no! When you're booking tickets weeks in advance, you're not looking at the TV guide going, oh, hang on a minute. I'd never have known that that was the case, that the 3 PM wasn't. So that would never have come into my decision making. Right, I've binned it here, so I've lost probably more time than I'll ever be able to gain back to anybody, I think. Oh no. That is a ridiculous law. Yeah, hopefully the DR drop. That's going to be the only thing saving me on this stream, is that the DR drop puts us in a lobby. It's just a case of the problem is I'm obviously as well just jumping in with no practice, and obviously everyone's been on it all week, haven't they? It's never great. I always find if I miss a Monday stream, then trying to stream later in the week, it's just a waste of time. Or just trying to do the races in general later in the week is a waste of time. Always have an absolute disaster of a stream. .3, nice. Should get into the 32s. Absolutely, you'll have that, mate. Definitely. Still well off the pace. Look at that. A 32 is my fastest lap. A 30.6. So 1.4 off just the pace of this lobby. God, no! No! Oh, here's someone coming to take the only position that we had in our race. Oh, no. What a shambles. Two laps left, come on. 3 laps left, come on. Right, it's going to be a back and forwards on the straights here now. With Maurice here. A well-deserved P16. Is that for me you're talking about? I assume so. Oh, he's gone wide. We'll have that then. Wonderful. Yeah, well-deserved P16. I was in the mix with the group up ahead until I binned it like a complete and utter dipstick. Right, let's hope he doesn't have us on this straight. In fact, actually, he can have us on this straight. We just need to get him on the next one. Because that'll be the last lap. And if this was the last lap, we'd have crossed the line. He doesn't quite get past until the final quarter of this straight. Are we going to get the same switchback on him here? Oh, it almost looks like it. Right, now we're going to be to the outside here. Make sure we give him the space. He's had plenty of that there. Move to the inside. No, we'll go for a on exit, I think. Not quite. Oh! I thought about a lunge. We should have gone for a lunge because it's made him brake way later than he probably wants to. We probably need to make sure we come out onto the final straight in front. We can't rely on getting past him after that, I don't think. Oh, come on. He's gone wide. Does he not get a penalty for going wide? No, he does not. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't argue with that one. Ugh, this has been a horrendous trip. Should we just play Call of Duty instead? Should we just play Black Ops 2? Or, well, no, Black Ops 2. Christ, that was like 10 years ago. Black Ops, what is it? 6? Right, next manufacturer's slot. Come on. What's the Newcastle score now? We'll be at half time now, won't we? More or less. Newcastle score. Yeah, 3-0, half time. Unbelievable. Right, I remember what we're doing now. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Right, let's go. Right, if this is a crap race, I'll be going off in a right huff. Rest assured. Oh, I thought that was raining there. I was getting a bit excited there. Any rain at all? Any at all? No? None? Not a drop. Not a drop. Unbelievable. Right, we are 11 subscribers away from hitting 2,500. Yeah, if I win, end the stream. Yeah, exactly. So, 2,500. We're almost there. Only 11 subscribers away. Always bank a win. Exactly. What was I trying to do on here? Oh, yeah, get the stream back up on my phone. There we go. There we go. Right. We got that. We're rocking and rolling. Let's do it. Wet tyres again. No, it's only hard tyres, isn't it? I think if we were on soft tyres, I think that's where the Ferrari really does have the best exit out of these corners. Oh, it feels very floaty, this car, now, after driving the Group 2s. Right, Vigor, what are you looking at? What we got there? Is that what time you've set? 1:32.9. Right, let's see if we can get close to that then. What are you in, Vigor? Are you in the Ferrari? Are you also going a lap Ferrari? Awful start. Oh, too far. Too far. Missed my braking point there. Completely. Oh, you're in the Lambo. Fair play. Nice. Track limits, you don't say. Still missing that corner there. Not getting slowed down enough. Oh, we want brake balance to the rear as well. That helps. Oh, man! Oh, this race is just going to be... That's a sign of things to come for this race, probably. Right up until I hit that wall, I thought I could have saved that. I wanted to let me go that way. Let's say I've been hit off. Not going to let me go that way. Dear me. How are you finding the Lambo, Vicar? Especially around here. That must be a little bit tricky, or is it good? Anything that requires sort of, well, lift off into a corner seems to just be a nightmare for the Lambo at the best of times. John saying it's beautiful. Vicar also saying she's beautiful. There we go. Well, I can't say the same for this Ferrari. I thought it was a good choice because the performance that we saw from the Ferrari in last week's daily race, or the week before's daily race at the Nürburgring, was tremendous. And then here, it is not. Honestly, we really need more laps and a bit more involved in this race. When have we ever, this is the thing, right? When have we ever, on any Gran Turismo race, ever, gone, oh, I didn't like that we had to do a pit stop and use different tyres and, like, that it started raining? When have we ever said we didn't like it? Why don't we also have hardly any people in this race? Oh, there we go. We got them all. Well, they weren't appearing here. Yeah, do you know what I mean, though? I don't understand why they then give us a combo like this. 4 manufacturers for the Gran Turismo World Series. They give us 13 laps at Interlagos. Not even a 20-minute race. Or not even a half-an-hour race, sorry. Hey. 30 laps with 2 tyre compounds. Exactly. None of us would complain at that. Like, none of us would pick issue with it. Anyways. Right, well, I think that this is going to be... this, I'll be honest with you, this probably maybe the last race of the stream. Whether it's good or whether it's crap. I'm either going to end on a high or end in a huff. So which is it going to be? End in a high or end in a huff? One of the two. Here we go. Let's see how we get on. Laura, how are we doing? Hope we're all well. Good to see you back. Absolutely. Feels like it's been ages, but it has actually been less than 2 weeks since the last stream. But that feels like 2 months. Right. Good quali. We had a decent quali in the last race. It was the race itself that let us down. Or the racing standards of everybody else in the grid that let us down. I am not taking blame for that crap race and race result that we had. Right, brake balance to the rear. I'm probably just going to go all the way to the back, to be honest. Driftwood. I'm going to let him know we are on a mission. Thank you, Driftwood. Hero. Ah! Right, this is where everyone starts overtaking each other, but we don't want to overtake yet. There we go. There's one person gone. So now he's going to be right behind the Supra. Oh, he's going to go for it past the Supra. Why are you doing that? Oh, you donkey. Oh, now I've just possibly ruined Driftwood's lap. Oh, it's not Driftwood. It's someone else. Matty, what are we doing? No. Now we're right behind you. Now we're right behind you. Oh, dearie me. Does anybody understand qualifying etiquette? At the last corner, build the gap and all that sort of stuff. What don't we understand? What's so difficult to follow? Qualifying is not the race. Punt him for... I'll not say fully what you've just said, but punt him for buggering up your quali lap. I'm thinking about it, because we're going to close to him here. Look at this, we're right on him now. Well, we were always right on him, because he cut right in front of us at the very last split second. Oh, we're just having to lift and pretty much coast our way through this middle section of track now. Well, I might as well just sit back at this point and just build the gap for the next quali. Stay out of everybody else's way, of course. Honestly. Right, next quali it is, or next lap it's going to have to be for our quali. Let's go. All the way out wide. As much speed over the line as we can. Right, we've got to have a good lap here though, because we are buggered if we don't. And actually, Matty the kid, who was in front of us, we followed him for the entire... He's gone P2. He's gone P2, and we followed him for the entire lap. We were right on him, and quicker, because we closed. So we could have been P2, if not P1, depending on the gap there. We're a tenth and a half down now, so this is just shaping up to be another spectacular race. Someone's gone in front of us. Two have gone in front of us. That's not helped. Right, we're not going to cross the line before the time runs out, so this is absolutely going to be our last lap. What's it going to be across the line? Oh! Oh! We've done it! P2! I said we'd done it as if we'd got pole position, but we've done it. We got P2. Great, great quali that. Great quali. Right, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you got blocked as well, Vicar? Yeah. Same for us there. People do not understand racing or qualifying etiquette. Oh, well, it's going to be P2 for us. It does, however, mean, as Will Buxton would say, we've got the entire grid behind us, all ready to punt us into turn 1. So we're going to have to be really careful here, I think. Oh, someone's pipped us for P2. Or actually, is that someone just setting an even quicker pole position lap? I'm not sure. Idiots on this game. There's plenty of them. Plenty of them. Two races full of Muppets before I had a good clean lobby. Well, I'm hoping we don't have to wait 2 races, because potentially this is the last one of the stream. Again, we'll see whether I end on a high or in a huff. It'd be one of the two. Or we might just do the rest of the stream on Black Ops 6 instead. Play Call of Duty. James, how we doing? 9 A plus in your room. Oh, quali P14. Oh, mate. No. I think we've been quite lucky. John mentioned it earlier. We've had a couple of nightmare races, even the daily races there, because we were in with all the A pluses, and then luckily that's dropped our DR probably a bit for this race here. Right, let's go. Good luck, thanking you, buddy. Same to you. Let's see you cut through the grid, eh? Last to first challenge. Or a P14 to podium challenge. To be fair, you had a good race on the last one. On the first one, sorry. Or the one before this. So I'm sure, or hopefully, you can do same again. Here we go then, P3. Great balance all the way to the rear. Try and keep as much performance in those fronts as we can do. Right, hopefully we don't get hit into turn 1. We are all good so far. But as we remember from the last race, it wasn't really lap 1. It was actually the end of lap 1, start of lap 2, where it all started going a bit wrong. So that would have been a moment, wouldn't it? That would have been a moment. Come on. If Polyphony can't give us a good race, Interlagos itself can. And it always can. As long as you allow it to, that's the thing. Unless you're absolute muppets like we had in the last race. You've got to let the track do the work. It's a bit like an episode of Lost. You've got to talk to the island. You've got to let the island do the work. Come on. We're already dropping. Oh, a bit too far. Go. Which, by the way, if anybody can actually explain to me the ending of Lost, or what the hell I've just watched for the past 6 seasons, if you can explain that in a way that I actually understand it, I will literally give you £1 million. I don't have £1 million, but I will find a way. Right, 1.4 to the lead. We're losing time. John says, I'll explain it. I will, honestly, it made no sense to me. Anyways, let's not get bogged down with the ins and outs of Lost, because we will be on this for longer than this race is, which isn't very long. 1.5 still to the lead. I don't think we're going to get that. I think he's running away with that lead now. That Supra is a little bit better on the straights than the Ferrari. Quite a bit off the pace, 4/10 off the pace of this leader here, who at the minute is absolutely flying. We're hopefully just having to wait for a mistake from him, which he doesn't seem too keen on making at the moment. Ipswich 1-0 up despite only having 10 men on the field. Good game for them so far then. Sounds like there's been some good ones, and I'm missing all of them. Right, I just had a moment where I was thinking to myself there, oh, maybe it's, you know, a little bit static at the moment. Maybe we get them when we come to do the pit stop. There is no pit stop. So it is literally just flat out racing, and this might end up being quite a static race because I can't quite close to P2, who is also in the Ferrari. Our gap has literally been the same pretty much the entire race on average here. And I also can't really close, obviously, therefore, to the leader either. Oh, that's a lot of time lost there now. Come on. Dropping off now. Dropping off. 2.3 to the lead. 1.4. I've lost a second in the past 2 laps. Come on. Try and claw some of this back. I don't think we're actually going to make our way up the grid at all here, but a P3 will be a good result. I also can't work out if I should be short shifting or really revving this car out to the lines. Come on. It does feel like you want to be short shifting. I'm not 100% sure. This race really could have done with a pit stop though. I mean, I could have really done with a pit stop realistically is what I'm actually saying there. A chance to close into these guys, or a bit of a strategy, bit of a thought to try and kind of outsmart them in some way. Bring strategy into it, but sadly not. Come on, 6 laps left. Just over halfway through the race now. Track limits, as if. As if. Fulham 2, Forest 1. I love that I'm getting live updates now. Tremendous. I was just going to say this was actually a decent lap. Closed a couple of tenths there. Oh, the race leader served a penalty as well. Oh, that might just save me here. The race leader served a penalty. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Here we go. Right, that might have actually just opened up this race. Because now the race leader is going to be wanting to get back past. He's got the pace because he was pulling away. I wasn't managing to close to P2, although I was in the last couple of laps there. Come on. I was really tempted to block your comment there, Laura. Or remove it. You just get a notification going, your comment has been removed. Luckily for you, John already told me the score. Or that we were 3-0 down at the time. So, it's sank in now. I've accepted that we are not going to win that game. Come on. So that now P2, he definitely has the pace to get back past. I'm hoping that just whilst he's trying to do that, P1 obviously is going to defend like crazy, cost them both hopefully a little bit of time. And then I can just try and close on the back of them and hold on or grab anything if there's something to be had. 4 laps remaining, come on. Oh, that might be track limits there. Please don't be, please don't be, please don't be. Oh! Literally, there is zero pressure on me here, and I still can't drive well at all. Well, I'm just not closing to these guys at all. They are both rapid quick. Oh, here we go. Is it turn 1? That they've made a bit of contact. Close to each other. One of them's gone off. There we go. The scrapping begins. I just want us to be close enough to pick something up if we can. Which isn't happening at the moment. 2.1. 2 seconds. Right, the Ferrari holding up the Supra nicely. 1.7 now. Scrapping into turn 1. This could be interesting here. Come on. We're waiting for something now. .5. Excuse me. 1.5. Come on. I think if that race leader didn't have that penalty, realistically, I wouldn't be this close to these two. And it's only because Julie got in front and then the race leaders managed to get back in front but cost themselves a bit of time in doing so. I'm 1.2 behind here and we're heading on to the final lap. I don't know if we will get anything. We're only a 10th off the fastest lap there though. Could have done with this pace earlier in the race. I think Julie here is going to go for it on the last corner. Got to go for a dive at the bottom of this hill, surely. Oh, no. Oh, good battles by them two there. We've not really managed to hold on, but still a decent result. They've done really well to... Oh, is he going to have it? Is he going to have it? Is he going to have it? Not quite. P3 for us though. Only less than a 10th and a half separating them. And I think we will probably call it a day there. Now, unfortunately, Monday... I will not be streaming because I've got another job filming in Berwick. So we're going back up to near Scotland where we have just been. So back up there on Monday, unfortunately, to do the filming there. So Tuesday it'll probably be my first look at next week's daily races, whatever they end up being. And then, yeah, of course, I'm racing British Heart Foundation tomorrow night with those lot, but I don't stream that at the moment. But we'll hopefully have a few videos and episodes from those races to share, which would be good. But that is going to be it for today's stream. I was going to do the next entry, but I do feel like the sort of 2 or an hour and a half that you have to kill between it is a bit of a nightmare. And, yeah, I'm not too sure overall, to be honest, on that one. But I don't think that one's worth hanging around for. So I'll be back next week on Tuesday, hopefully, or most likely. And then if we can, we'll live stream the manufacturers on Wednesday as well. So we'll try and do a manufacturer stream on Wednesday. Absolutely, that's going to be the aim. I do have a bit of work during the day. It just depends how early the streams is or the races are, which we'll not be able to see now, will we? But if it's the 2 p.m, 4 p.m, 6 p.m, which is really annoying that they do the races so early during the day, we might not be able to. So it all depends on whether or not Polyphony is being a bit stupid with their race times. So we'll wait and see. It is Daytona, though. That is going to be tricky. And in the Ferrari, it's going to be even more difficult. But hopefully we can still have a decent race if we manage to do it. If not, Tuesday, we'll definitely be streaming. And that'll be our first look at the kind of next week's daily races. New daily races at the time. So there we are. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, though. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Plenty of football to be watching, so that's what I'm going to go catch up on now, although tuning into the Newcastle match is not going to be worthwhile. But there we are. Thanking you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all in a little bit. Toodles!